Alright guys, this is my traptrix deck profile. I really love the traptrix archetype. It's very good, good for interruptions. Very underestimated, I think, in this format. You get so much interruption on your opponent's turn that, honestly, you can sometimes just force a opponent to pass. So, we'll start off with my main deck. I'm gonna go through your Mellow. It's very good, probably your best starter, just because it allows you to get more. I mean, obviously you'll get into your Sarah with it, but it allows you to get more and more traps set up on the field. And I run a very heavy trap line. I really like this one. Pudica at 3. Yes, it does search your Garden, and Garden's not a 3 of in this deck, but its special summon effect is really what I like. The ability to just banish an opponent's card is very good. And then 3 Dynera, 3 Arachnocampa, or 2 Arachnocampa, my bad. 2 Mantis, 2 Vesculo. Those are just, in my opinion, your best Traptrix monsters, is just what we have here. And that is all we are running for the Traptrix monsters. And 1 Lord of the Heavenly Prisons. I think this card is absolutely broken. It's a definitely must in the deck. I do have 3 Parallel Exceeds I have coming in, which will obviously make the deck list, and it'll just be up to your personal preference how you want to fit those in. They are phenomenal as well. But Lord of the Heavenly Prisons is a must-have in this deck. I am running 2 Traptrix Gardens. I could see a world where you cut it down to where you only run 1. But, if it does get popped, I do like the ability to still have your second normal summon and to keep your cards as safe as possible. This one right here, I am running 3 Bottomless Trap Hole. This one right here, a lot of people might not run 3 of, and honestly, a lot of people might only run 1. Especially in my locals environment, I see this card come up a lot. I mean, you're banishing cards, which a lot of times really affects your opponent and really gets them out of play, because obviously if you just destroy it into the graveyard, it's not going to hurt the opponent that bad. So I like the ability to actually banish their card, and it comes up a lot. 3 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. What is someone summoning that's not going to activate effect? You know what I mean? And then we'll go into Holutea, one of the best starters in the game. Great starter, great extender. Plus the Phantom Knights Brigadine, another really good extender. I could see possibly using it as a starter as well, just because you do get to activate it the turn it was set. And then 2 Terrifying comes up occasionally. Same thing with 2 Trap Hole. I feel like these 2 are less, and obviously when I get the Parallel Exceeds, I think I'm going to cut the Trap Holes probably completely. They just don't come up that much. 1 Trap Trick, very good still, and 1 Evenly Matched. That's it for my traps. Very heavy on traps, because, I mean, I'm trying to go as much disruption in this deck as possible. Very control. I am running very low hand traps, but honestly, with how much trap you're running and the ability to just keep your monsters on the field with Garden, I feel like the hand traps aren't near as, I mean, they're not needed as much. I do still run the 2 Ash, just so I can get some negation from search to maybe stop them even farther if it gets to that point. And I do run some board breakers such as Harpy's Feather Duster. Very good for the Blue Eyes matchup. Very good for the Blue Eyes matchup. Also good for like a Resonator matchup or just something along those lines. And then I still run the Raigeki. This is kind of how I've really liked to run my list. Very heavy on the trap side of things. My main goal is to just completely disrupt my opponent, break their board, and then, just take them out as fast as I can, obviously. I am running, for the extra deck, we're going to go 3 Sarah. I mean, it's the best link monster in your extra deck. It just lets you get to your XZs really fast. And then, so you always want to get it out. It has so much good utility. Also, Cholera to be able to get your cards back on the field out of the graveyard, and Adipus. Adipus is good for obviously to threaten your opponent's life points. It adds attack to all of your monsters. Plus, you get the destruction ability. I mean, you can destroy your opponent's card if you have by banishing a spell and trap or a trap from your graveyard. Plus, the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, another just easy disruption. I mean, you get to take out their spell and trap. It's very good. Same thing with the Unicorn, just more disruption. Then you have your 2 Alamiris. I could see cutting these down to 1, but Alamiris I feel like is just really good. Same thing with Pangicula. It's very good as well. I'm only running 1 Rafflesia. With Garden, it stays on the field. I get to keep it on the field pretty easily, but it's extremely good. I could definitely understand maybe cutting one of these other 2 XZs and running 1 more Rafflesia. It is definitely going to be your first XZs that you run into, typically, just because it gives you more disruption on your opponent's turn. And then I do run the 1 Tornado Dragon, mainly because of it's a quick effect to just destroy a opponent's spell and trap. So it's a really good disruption. And that is my traptrix deck profile. Only thing I could see possibly changing is cutting the trap holes, the regular just trap holes, and maybe 1 bottomless, and running 3 parallel exceeds in this deck. It just allows you to get to your XZs more, like your Rafflesia, which is going to allow for more disruption, or your Tornado Dragon, for also just an additional disruption. But yeah, that is my deck profile. I love this deck. It very good. I actually think, it's one of the best decks I own. As far as just controlling your opponent. It's not a very fast deck. It's good for the grind game. Very good. Probably one of the best budget rogue options. You can build this entire deck buying singles for probably $20, and you can't really beat that nowadays. And it can still compete very well at a locals level, and even decent at a regionals level. But this is my deck profile. Comment any questions or any tips that you would have for me, and subscribe.